It's a challenge and it's going to require us to up the ante on a regular basis, but I think this is a group that responds well to challenges, so we're actually really looking forward to the opportunity to be that team that everybody brings their A game to play again. I think that's something that as a whole we've wanted to do a better job to be more consistent, and with this season and with being that team that people are well aware of, we have no choice but to be at our best every game. So I think if anything, it just kind of fuels the fire a little bit more so, which is exciting.
Just been outside a lot and been able to really use that big space. There's a lot of rule changes from last year to this year, but we're really adapting to those and just working through those things, but it's gone pretty well. We're happy where we are right now, and as we continue to move forward and develop even more as a team.
What we learned last year with a roster of 30 people is that managing them is a daily task. It's not something that we can take for granted. I think our numbers and our depth are a huge advantage to our program and to what we're able to do. So with it, as a coaching staff, we are really going to put the effort into making sure that everybody understands that and everybody feels that value and everybody has that buy-in. And so, it's something that we're constantly thinking about, and with it, what is really great about where we were last year and also where we are this year is that, it's not just 30 isn't just a number. It isn't just our roster size, and we feel like, yeah, we have 30 people, but, there's a difference between those 30. The consistency that we have and the competitiveness that we have in practice and the depth that we have, I think really adds to that feeling that it's a positive as opposed to anything that could potentially be a negative.
There's a lot of strong players, which is really fun to be out there, and the big number of the team, it just allows us to scrimmage ourselves, which just helps us get better and better, and the teams are always even. And we're able to really get a lot of work done and have these scrimmages to simulate what a real game would be like.
Anytime you win a conference championship, you're going to feel validated, right? You're going to feel good about what you're doing and you're going to feel like, hey, our way works. And so that was nice. That was a nice kind of check mark, if you will, or checkpoint to feel like we've achieved. But at the same token, I think what it doesn't do is feel like, oh, okay, well, we know what we're doing, so we can just kick it into autopilot. I think if anything, the validation is that, yes, we're a team that can compete at this level. Yes, we're a team that, can expect to compete for championships and can expect to win those championships. But more so, I think for this group and what we're excited to see is that, it's really kind of propelling us forward. It's fueling us to say, what else can we do now? Where else can we go? And I think that's been really special to watch develop.
We understand there's a target on our back. We like the challenge, and we know the work that we put in last year, and we know what it takes to get to that level. So we really just want to be there again, and we're working even harder. And that's one of our goals, to make it back there and hopefully succeed again.